today we'll start this web terminologies and information retrieval subject. We'll cover this complete subject. The number of videos will come and we will discuss the each and every concept and each and every topic. This subject is there in BCA course, and I think in fourth or fifth sem it is there. So we'll cover all the concepts in this chapter, and this is the first video. I will make the playlist of this whole subject and the resources from where I will teaching you like this PDF. These are my handwritten notes, which I will be providing you in the description box where you can refer them. And by just understanding, by watching the video, you can understand the concept, and by uh, referring them these notes, by downloading the PDF, you can learn these definitions and these points to write in your exam. Okay. So this is the first video we'll discuss, that is web terminologies and information retrieval. So basically, web terminologies and information retrieval, the name suggests web terminologies. So there are some terminologies related to web. So first of all, what is web? Web search engine and browser. What is the difference between search engine, web browser, and information retrieval is also a term. So we'll discuss all the things. First of all, we'll discuss what is this information retrieval basically. So let's start. What is this information retrieval basically? So as you can see by its name, that is information retrieval, that we are retrieving the information. So this is not a very big term, means you cannot say that it is a very complex term. You all have gone through in your real life example, like whenever you go on to the search engine like Google. When you go to the Google, you search something like what is this, how to solve this question, how to get this, how to get this, and what is the value of this, means anything. Whenever you are searching anything onto the search engine, so there is a process of information retrieval happening there. So information retrieval basically is information, the raw data like values or anything, any information. Retrieving means to getting that, taking it out. Okay, retrieving like you are just there is a bundle and you are retrieving something. So like there is a web which has a lot of information and you are retrieving that. So that is information retrieval. So now let's discuss this definition. That is, it is a it is concerned with representing, searching, and manipulating large collection of electronic text and other human language. So it is nothing but it is concerned with represent, searching, manipulating large collection of electronic text. So here information we are dealing is not in the physical mode. We can deal it, but we will discuss the information which is there, from which we are retrieving the information. That means that we have information and we are retrieving. That is information retrieval. So our information is in the electronic text. Electronic text, you can say, like we have search engines, like we have web servers, database, in which there is information and which is in electronic text. Okay, so information retrieving, like we are retrieving the information and the information which is in the electronic text. Okay, so now this is another definition. You can also refer this definition: retrieving the relevant effective information in a given interval of time. This is very important. Like information retrieval means you are retrieving information. Okay, that's nice, but the information you are retrieving, the which information you are retrieving should be relevant, and should be effective. What is the meaning of relevant and effective? It means that the information which you want is retrieved by you, means the information which you retrieve should be relevant and should match to the topic. Okay, so whenever user go on to the search engine like on Google, when you search something, so the information should come which is relevant to your search keywords which you want to search. The information should match your queries. Okay, means the information that search engine provides you should match your query and uh, should satisfy your query and so satisfy your need to retrieve the information. So information should be relevant and effective and in a given interval of time, means there is some specific time in which your information should come. It is not like that you are just searching something onto the Google and the information is coming after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. No. So information should be retrieved in a given interval of time. So this is basically information retrieval. Now we'll discuss the characteristics of information retrieval. This might came into your exam also, that what is the definition of information retrieval and what are the characteristics. So there are two characteristics I have mentioned there. Sorry, three I have mentioned. First is relevant. So I told you earlier that the information which is retrieved from any system, it should be relevant. It should be relevant in the sense it should match your query. it should satisfy the need of the user client. Okay, so if user client searching something, so the information which is retrieved should be relevant, should satisfy the user's need, user's query. Okay, so first is this. Next is efficient and effective. This is also same, like the information which is retrieved should be effective. Effective in the sense like you are searching something and your result should, your information that you retrieved should also be effective to your search query. Okay, so these relevant, effective, they are basically uh, have a same meaning, not completely, but yeah, you can say. Third is minimum time. I told you that the information which you retrieved should be retrieved in a minimum time. Minimum time in the given interval of time. It should not be like that. I told you earlier that it should be not like that. Like you search something onto the search engine and the information retrieved after 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, or after one day. No, it should not be like this. When you search something, so information should be retrieved in a given interval of time or a minimum time. Okay, so these are the characteristics of information retrieval, that the information should be relevant, should be effective, efficient, and information retrieved in a given interval of time, or you can say a minimum time. Okay, so this is about information retrieval and characteristics of information retrieval. Now here are some basic terms which you should know, means which we'll discuss in a whole chapter. Like if you are in college, university, if you are your teacher told you also these terms like corpus, information need, relevance. So let's discuss what are these terms. So first is corpus. So this corpus will mean only this corpus mean that large repository of documents stored in computer, mostly electronic text or electronic document. So it is nothing but the corpus, as the name says, a corpus. So you have a large collection of documents, or you can say a large repository of documents stored in a computer, mostly electronic text or e-document. Means they are mostly electronic text. Electronic text, I told you, the text which is in the form of digital format, I mean digital data. Okay, so which is in the electronic text, like I told you now that database, like we have database, data servers, they have electronic text. Okay, they don't have any physical text or documents, but they have electronic text or electronic documents. So corpus is nothing but the large repository, you can say a large collection of documents, and they are in the form of electronic document or electronic text, and they are stored in the computer. So whenever someone says that we have a large corpus, so you should know that large corpus means the large collection of documents which are in the form of electronic text or document stored in a computer. Next is information need. So this basically term means information need, the topic about which we want the information to get the information. So information need, as the name says, it's a very common term. So information need. So the information which we need is information need. It is very simple. No need to explain it. Next is relevance. So relevance means some of the documents that might contain what I want to search. So relevance would be there. I told you here the characteristics, or I also told you here that relevance nothing but the relevance is like the document that may contain what I want to search. Like I told you that whenever you go to the search engine, you search something, you found documents. So that documents, some of documents that may contain what you want to search. Okay, so some of the documents that may contain what I want to search is relevance. So that then you can say that these documents are relevant document or relevance. There is a relevance. Okay, because the thing, the information which you want to search, the documents contain. So this is relevance. So this is basically the information retrieval characteristics and some basic terms. Thank you.